Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to this new moon special. I'm running a little bit late today. I'm running a little bit behind. I woke up late, so I only just made it. I only just made it to my own show. Let's wait for everyone to get on. It's the new moon. Well, it was about 7 hours ago. A little bit less, 6.5 hours ago was the new moon in Cancer. Oh, my Moonology cards arrived. So I've got the new moon in Cancer out. New moon in Cancer is you and your loved ones are safe. Oops, it's the emotional new moon. Hi. So yeah, I got some new cards yesterday. Perfect for the new moon. My cards are really interesting. My personal cards today are really interesting. I've got communicate and talk to someone. Definitely someone to talk to today. I've got flowing and no worries. I've got Star Mother. I've got some other new cards as well. They're called Light something or other. I don't know. These ones. Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. I got those ones too. They're not that exciting. Sorry, Rebecca. But I picked for myself this morning. I've got Star Mother. That says, how can you mother yourself? Feeling a little bit sleepy. I slept such a long time last night. I also got the Lizard Spirit as well, which is about dreaming the dream, but the microphone's on it. Hey Arlene, how are you going? Oh, so I just dried my hair. I made my coffee. Running behind. Sweating a little bit. First coffee of the day. Yeah, I woke up late. I slept in. The staff brushing up woke me up. It's not normal for me. Interesting, because I went to bed super early as well. Let's get a card out for everybody today. This is Colette Baron Reid's Animal Spirit Animal deck. But it's fun to have new cards. Throw them all over the floor. Okay, so I'm not taking all of those because that was just me being messy. Throwing them down. Parrot's kind of nice. So yeah, maybe it was me sleeping in, maybe it was the new moon thing. Ooh. Anyway. Shuffle again. How are you this morning, Arlie? Or this evening, is it for you? I can never remember where people are. I remember where some people are. Not everybody. Let's get a card out for everyone this new moon from one of these animal spirits, spirit animals, or whatever it's called, whichever way around it is. Where is everybody this morning? It's only 2 minutes past. They're allowed to be late. Whew, so yeah, I've got a bit of a sweat on because I just dried my hair. I'm usually able to take it really easy, but I had to rush around with getting up late to be ready for this one. A card for everybody, come on. For this new moon. Maybe everyone's being emotional, that's why they're not coming on. It's morning, you doing good? Whereabouts are you, Arlene? Are you in Australia? Hey Mal. Good morning. Mal's in Australia. There we go, we got one. It's one of my favourites as well. It is the Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between. Oh really? Are we in the in-between still? In-betweenies. New Jersey. Really? It's the morning already. It's the morning already there. Early morning. Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between. There we go. You got an in-betweeny time. Hey Mimi. Already got the new moon in Cancer card out from my new deck. It's not that exciting a deck really. I tried to play with it, but there's not really a lot of playing with it. You can just pretty much get one card out. And of course I want it to be the card that matches this new moon. So it says you and your loved ones are safe. There you go. Let's put you down there. I want to get a tarot card as well. Whew. It's the evening. Yeah. Evening. Oh, sorry, I can't see. It's so far away. The computer's so far away. I thought it was evening. Yeah, let's get some tarot out as well. So, good news on the tarot front. I contacted the seller of this one that sold me this and asked them, can you get me the Lightseers deck as well? And they said, yes, we can. And so they said they already got one there. They'll put it in the shop right away. So they put it in the shop right away, and I bought it right away along with another deck as well. So I'm getting the real deal. So the rip-off ones of the Lightseers deck should arrive shortly. But I'll sell those to someone else, and I'll have the real deal decks. I've got another deck as well that I've never heard of before. It's not tarot, it's another kind of oracle. I've never seen it before, and it looks pretty cool, so I've got that. Hey, Chris. How is everyone today? Let me get my iPad because I can't see. Can't see what anyone's saying. Because I love these cards. They're amazing. Chris Ann makes them. They're so beautiful. I love working with them. It's my new favourite. I do love the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck as well. That's my second favourite at the moment. But that one, Donna was sharing with me the pages from the book, you know, from the cards that I've been pulling out. So she sent me the page from the book for the castle yesterday. Very dark. I prefer my interpretations of them, so I'm kind of glad that I don't have that book for that one. Because, yeah, they're very darker interpretations of them. How can a castle be dark? I mean, I know, I used to live in a castle. They have very thick walls and everything, and they are pretty dark inside. But it's more the energy of a castle, right? Not the physical attributes of it. Anyway, so I'm kind of glad that I only have those cards and have to interpret them myself. Corey, slept in, me too. Wow, that must have something to do with the new moon. Did everyone else sleep in? Oh, you don't know yet. You're going to sleep in. Oh, no. Oh dear, it's going to be one of those days, hey? Not according to my cards. Oh, the other card I got out in my personal cards was the Mentor as well. Pretty cool. Maybe that's what the communicate and talk to someone's about. Maybe it's customers I'm talking to. I'm getting a lot of feedback lately. A lot of you are getting in touch with me with amazing feedback. Generally from the private readings. Okay, let's try that again. Let's get one card, or maybe two. So did Anne. Well, there you go. Yeah, the colours are gorgeous on this deck. Hello, Anne. Yeah, I slept in. I woke at about 20 past 6 and had to rush around like a mad woman getting ready for this. First time I've woken up late. First time I've woken up past 6 o'clock for a very long time. I woke at about 4 o'clock and went back to sleep straight away. And I'm still feeling a bit groggy, sleepy. I feel like I've just woken up. Going back to training this afternoon. Get back to normal life. See? Yawning. Another yawn on this. This one. Ah, yes. New moons, about movement forward. Well, it's about setting intentions, isn't it? So the card we've got out is, at last, is the Eight of Inspiration. That's the Eight of Wands. Look, Look at that card. They've got speed stripes. They're going that fast, marching forward. Woo, they're on a mission. That's speeding forward. That's like, lady on a mission. I'm going to get this stuff done. She's got the moon, an orange moon above her there. I like that. Speeding forward. Let's see what Chris Ann says about it. I'll put the moon up there. I'll put this one down there so you can all see it. What was it? 8 of inspiration. 8 of inspiration. Travel, speed, free-flowing energy, movement, breaking free of stuck patterns. Ooh. Running with an idea when inspiration hits. Yeah, fast forward, just like the card looks like. The prompt is ephemeral chances. What does that mean? Ephemeral chances. Whew. She whispers of travel, momentum and movement. Speeding through this realm, the 8 of inspiration wants to share a secret with you. Sometimes you don't need all the answers before you move ahead. It's a secret. When things are not as simple as yes or no, you can choose the energy of duality and unanswered questions and just keep going. Sometimes you don't need to choose a side. You don't need the yes or no. You don't need the black or white because this energy is fast. If you blink, it's gone. Done. It serves up more opportunities than failures, and it absolutely feels like flow. I've got the flowing card. I've got the flowing card and the no worries card together in my personal cards today. This muse whispers that you can make use of this speedy energy now. This life is but a flash of moments in a desert of expanding universes. So, taking yourself so seriously to the point of slowing your momentum down will serve only to get you caught up in the quicksand of sticky energy. Jump into motion. Go. It's time for fast motion and quick dreams. And the rhyme says, velocity, it flows through me, speeding, running past. Movement slips and timeline whips. These things will happen fast. Wow. So we've got a lot of momentum starting, and maybe that's why we've got a second, maybe that's because we've got a second new moon in Cancer. It's like we started this a month ago, 28 days ago. We started this then, whatever we're doing on this new moon. And hey, Leslie, Ashley, Chris, Barbara. Hello, everybody. You feel the sleepiness sticking too, Corey? Yeah. So that's it. We've got momentum. Whatever we started last time, we've got momentum with that. Fast forward. I'll get one of these new cards out as well. Look, I'm sweating. I'll get one of these new cards out. This is Work Your Light. These ones. Rebecca Campbell. Don't know how I can remember her name and not anyone else's. It seems kind of familiar. What's Rebecca Campbell on? Don't know. Maybe she's written books too. Or maybe I've just seen her cards all about the place. Let's get one of these out. Just remember to put it in the description as well, these cards. Moonology and Work Your Light. Work it, work it. Went for my massage yesterday, but she wouldn't do it on me. She said my body wasn't up to it. She's probably right. They're pretty. They are pretty. There we go. We've got one at last. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, this is something that's been coming up in the daily reads lately. It's the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive Hits Soul Tribe. There we go. We've got soul tribes coming together. Intuition, the great gathering, people coming together to collaborate. Collaborations. This one, Eight of Wands. That's, to me, is often a card of collaboration, people working together. That's what I get out of it anyway. No. Not a chance. Where can I stick that? Here. Okay, let's get some of Lynn Bell's cards out. Have some coffee first. Wake up a little bit. I figured out, I realized why I can't see AP on here, but I can see AP on there. She'll have it set so that she just shares some messages with the presenter. Of course, why didn't I think of that before? So I can only see it on the thing that I'm presenting with, which is too far away. YouTube should know that it's me on here too, because I'm logged in, but, you know. Just broke up with someone in your tribe, Barbara. So, yeah, I didn't have much time to do much advertising of this morning, so there won't be any noobs in here. Or maybe there will be. But if there's any lurkers there, say hello. Don't keep quiet. Right, we've got one step at a time in self-love. We're on this self-love path. Of course, this is the emotional new moon. And self-love has been massive lately in all of the readings. And we're still moving toward that, moving toward even greater self-love. And I think this is how these tribes are going to come together. How are your people? How are you going to get together with your people? It's through that vibration of loving yourself. You know, loving yourself, honoring yourself. Something to think about today especially. I mean, I got the mother myself card today. So it's definitely a day for looking after myself. Again, even more. I want to get back to training. It's been a long time. It feels like a long time since I trained. Oh, interesting. We've got criticism and success out next as well. And so, yeah, abundance has been a big theme lately as well, right? Self-love and abundance for sure. And the tribes getting together. Collaborations has been big lately too. And so criticism and success, we've got to stop doing that to ourselves. Criticizing ourselves for our success or holding success away from us because we're critical of it. You know, there's a lot, I mean, we're seeing now, aren't we? This came up in people's private readings in the last few days as well. We're seeing what's going on with Hollywood and with the elite and the dreadful things. I mean, it's not all of them, right? But a lot of them, and I can understand now why that has happened, because it's a kind of manipulation thing, isn't it? People in power, people in those positions, that's how they can be puppets. That's how there can be a few people behind the scenes that are calling all the shots, getting them to do things because they've got something on them, and so they tamp them with something, and then they've got something on them, video footage or whatever. And anyway, with all of that we're finding out now, we've felt it, haven't we? We've felt that there was something evil and dark about all of that stuff, about a lot of those people. We've felt it. Little things have come out before about that. Anyway, it just confirms what many people believe about success, about money, is that it's got somehow something to do with evil, or you know, and it's not. It might be correlated in those ways, but it's not a cause of it, you know. Money just makes you bigger, more visible. It just expands your energy of whatever you are yourself. And so it could cause some people that have those negative beliefs about success and money to reject it even further. Now we're being asked not to do that. Don't do that. It's important that people, so it expands your energy. Wealth and success expands your energy. it takes who you are and it makes it even bigger, all right? Or rather, you've taken who you are, you've made yourself even bigger, and so you're attracting that success and that money back. That's the right way around. And we need good people to do that. Yeah. So just be careful of that if you've got any of that inside of you. The Illuminati thinks they have the upper hand in those circles. Yeah, and I think they do, because I think they've got a lot on these people. I think they tempt them to do stuff, and they've got a hold over them. Yeah. So anyway, it's all coming out now, isn't it? And it seems Trump is a little bit of an angel, after all. How about that? In disguise. Sheep in wolf's clothing. Wolf in sheep's clothing. I don't know. We will see anyway, won't we? So be careful of that. Don't criticize money or success, because we are being invited to step into it. And maybe that's what this tribe thing is about, you know. Could be. I'm certainly attracting my people to me, that's for sure. We've got freedom and surrender next. Surrender your freedom. No, don't do that. Surrender what's holding you back, what's tying you up, what your binds are, what you think is holding you back. Surrender those things so that you can claim your freedom. We are all free. We are. The more you claim your freedom in day-to-day life, break free of all kinds of things, the more you attract the circumstances that will make you even more free. I mean, look at me now. I've chosen freedom for like the last 20 years. And now I'm living on this tiny island that's hardly been affected by COVID at all. We're pretty much living like normal. Yeah, we had a couple of months where we had curfew and stuff, and that was weird. But really, we've hardly been affected by it at all. I've kept my freedoms, you see, and that's what happens when you choose freedom on all kinds of levels. You attract more and more of it. And so if you're saying, oh yeah, but I'm not free, like you could be in one of those places that's severely locked down at the moment and really feeling that. But we do get attracted to be in the circumstances that match what we're doing. So if you are in one of those really, really locked down places, take a look at how you're holding yourself back. You know, it could be freedom in your work, it could be freedom. I mean, I choose freedom for everything. It's really important to me. I'm not willing to give it up. Not willing to give my freedom up, you know, for very little. I follow my heart, I do. And I'm intuitive, you know. And so I live that way for myself, not just for my business, but for myself too. So yeah, that helps me get into the flow and choose the things that are right for me. And I know that this place is right for me, and it's great. But yeah, anyway, let's get a couple of cards out. And so yeah, along the way, that's what I was going to say. What I mean by the little things, you know. I broke free of doctors a long time ago. I started looking after my own health. Because doctors are just trained in how to prescribe drugs, really. Yeah, they can fix, you know, if I broke my leg, I'd go to a doctor, of course I would. But not for the majority of things. They've just learned how to push drugs, really. And I think all of that is involved with all of this Illuminati thing as well. And so I think that will fall apart at some point as well, hopefully. But that's one thing that I broke free from. Getting my own information, educating myself, looking after my own health. Which is way better. You end up a lot healthier, a lot fitter and healthier than if you go to a doctor who would just pump you full of all kinds of crap. What else? Yeah, the systems, all of the government stuff and everything. I've broken free of all of that. As much as possible. I just don't get involved in all of that stuff. Hey, Ashley. You've been missing in absence lately because I've been falling down pretty far, lost a lot. Oh no, job, you mate, identity in a way. No, it's for a reason, but it's been hard to see the light. Sorry to hear that, Ashley. I can imagine they're hard to say. But, you know, it will be. I know when I read your identity in a way, I felt the positivity of that straight away. When we lose those labels we've put on ourselves and our identity, it's breaking you down, ready for something good, I'm sure. Body's designed to heal itself. Absolutely. Yeah. But we've got to support it. We've got to support our body to do that. And if we're eating the things that are in the shops, we're not supporting our body at all. And I wonder when everyone's going to notice that it's these same evil people that are pushing the vegan and the crap and the meat substitutes and all of that. It's the ones that are involved in all of that, because it's not good for our bodies. We've got transformation and get support as well. I feel this is connected to this tribe card, you know. Getting the right support from the right people. Interesting. Transformation and get support, yeah. In a transformation, if you're in a transformation, get support through that as well. Ashley, especially. Big transformations going on in the world and personally as well. At the moment. I feel better after coffee. Wow, it really works. So there we go. That's today. That's the new moon energies, according to my guides anyway. We've got fast forward. Look at all these beautiful colours. We've got the flamingo. What was the flamingo about? I forget. In between. It's a bit of an in-betweeny day today, but I think this is more like this fast forward, this momentum, this 8 of Wands here, 8 of inspiration. That momentum, I'm feeling like that is going to start this moon cycle. I feel that that's what that is about. Let's get another card. Oh no, we've got the new moon now. The emotional new moon. Anyone feeling emotional? Sleepy, yes. Emotional. No, not yet anyway. Love flamingos. Me too. Pretty pink. Hi Liz. Been job hunting for a couple of months now. It's a tough time to find a new position, imagine. Just believe something better is coming. Yes. My table looks really colourful. Just looking at it on my screen here. Right. Who wants a reading? Say me please and I'll do that for you. Too tired to feel emotional. I know, I just thought that, Barbara. Shall I get one of those out? Let me get one of those out. Here. Let's pick one of the wild, unknown archetypes out. So yeah, I was just saying before, don't know if you all heard, Donna's been sharing she's been taking a photo of the book page for the card that I've been picking out in here for everybody with me. And I'm glad that I don't have the booklet for this because it's kind of dark. I don't like her interpretations of the cards, whoever it is. And so I'm glad that I haven't got it. I'm glad that I'm reading them intuitively. Donna says she prefers my interpretations of them as well. So surprisingly calm. Oh, very odd for you. There we go. Ooh, hello. Okay. I've got a card. It's a pretty interesting one, I think. Because we've got lots of birds today. It's the Lover. We've got the Lover. Very bright, huh? So we've got romance. We've got lovers happening. We've got something starting. Let me put this here. So that's interesting because I'm feeling like with that transformation and get support, and with this tribe, this one, the Great Gathering, it's coming together, Intuitive Hits Soul Tribe. I think maybe the right people are being brought together, and including lovers too. Now, I've not had a love vibe about this new moon at all. But it does say you and your loved ones are safe, the new moon in Cancer. Loved ones. So adding to our loved ones. Adding to the mix. Okay, you can see them all now. So we've got the Lovers card. Interesting. So many beautiful cards. I love my cards. I love them. Right. What's happening here? Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I can put... Anne, I'm just about to put you in timeout. No, I'm not. It's popped up. I don't know why that happened. Okay, Ashley's up first. Ashley needs it. No. Ashley, what's going on for you this new moon? Come out of the woodwork again. Ashley. Oh. Well, I didn't expect this. Ashley, you've got communication coming and go for it. You've got the full momentum thing. You've got a new direction to go in. Maybe you just needed breaking down first, so that this new thing that comes in, you'll actually go for it with this fast momentum. So very much this energy of the Eight of Wands there. Fast movement forward, I'm feeling. When you get the nod, you're going to get communication in, you're going to get some kind of news in, Ashley, to move forward on. Very interesting. So something to be excited about. Liz, what have you got going on this new moon? You've got who is aware in connection. Liz, be aware of your connections around you, the people that you've got around you. You're already aware of them, but I don't think you're taking action on it. So I think you're already getting intuitive hits about people, maybe it's red flags with some people, maybe with some people that you know that you want to be around them more. Oh, I had weird dreams last night. People. Lots of people that I know on this island were in my dream last night. Just reminds me of this. So just be aware of that, Liz. Your awareness of the people around you. Because I feel like this selection of your tribe selection has been happening, but you've not actually been taking action on it. Do you know what I mean by that? Oh, excuse me. I mean, you'd have felt not to be around someone anymore, but you're actually not taking action on that. You're letting it carry on. And you'll have felt that there's someone that you want to be around, but you're not taking action on that. You're just kind of letting it go on as before. So notice your awareness more. You're already aware of it. Arlene. Oh, it's a little bit quiet today in here. Feels it. Thank you, Arlene. Arlene, you've got patience and healing. It's going to take time. It's going to take time to heal and feel fully empowered and feel great. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you all. You know how the theme yesterday was about romantic feelings and how we can have romantic feelings for anything, for anyone, because it's inside of ourselves. Something very interesting happened to me yesterday. I came back from my non-massage. I put the TV on, film channel, and Into the Wild started. In fact, it was in the evening, it wasn't. It was later on than that, but Into the Wild started. And I haven't watched Into the Wild for many years. And I remember last time I watched it, I must have bought the soundtrack for it after that. And I remember feeling very romantic about that film, which was very interesting because now when I watch it, I don't feel romantic toward it. I recognize the unhealed characters in that film and the poor choices that they were making. I understand why I romanticized it last time when I was unhealed myself. But now I see it in a very different light. A very different light. And yeah, so I just wanted to share all of that with you because maybe you got a little bit of a prod of what you have romanticized in your mind as well. So let's get back to Arlene. It's a great movie. It is. I enjoyed watching it. And, you know, I can look back in my life and see the poor choices that I've made as well. That I've probably romanticized too. But yeah, once you get healed, that's why it reminded me, Arlene, is patience with your healing. Once you get healed, you know, and there's lots of steps along the way. You change your mind completely, you know, about a lot of different things. You change your mind completely because you don't get triggered. You haven't got those wounds that can be poked anymore. You haven't got defenses up and things like that. So everything changes when you heal yourself. But it's a progression, you know, along the way. And I don't think it's a bad thing to romanticize that kind of unhealed running you know, it's good. I mean, it's been good for me. It's been part of my journey, right? Especially all the travel and all of that too. But it's not necessarily the travel that I was thinking. It was more the little choices, the unhealed choices. Anyway, yeah. So Arlene, you are healing, but you need to have patience with that. It's going to unfold. You can't just, you know, you can wish that you could just jump into full empowerment, feeling great, not triggered by anything. And then you can like move fast forward with, you know, into success and all kinds of things like that. But it takes time. Oh God, I'm almost 50. It's taken me a long time, and I've been fully focused on it for the last 20 years, on my own healing and running the business as a periphery kind of thing. Eva. Eva's next. Oh. Eva, you've got weight and abundance. Wait for it. You've got abundance coming, but you're going to have to wait for it because, as I always say, what are you waiting for? You're waiting for yourself. You're waiting for changes in yourself. I think something about this came up yesterday. I can't remember what it was, but that's what I'm hearing. Something about this came up yesterday. Something about the changes required within you to step into that abundance. You already know. So you're having to wait for your abundance. So if you're trying to push for abundance at the moment, trying to manifest it, you can't. It's kind of a waste of your energy. It's not the right timing yet. Not the right timing yet, Eva. So just keep going. Leslie. Leslie. You've got understanding and friend. Understand a friend. Why? Understanding where a friend's coming from. Oh no. You've got a friend that you need to understand. It's got something to do with yourself, Leslie. So maybe something that you've been through before and you'll understand where she's coming from. I feel like it is a woman. You'll understand where she's coming from. Because you've been there. It might give you clarity on yourself. Like me watching that movie last night, it gave me clarity on myself and my past journeys, my past life. I feel something really similar for you, Leslie, is coming up through a friend. And so understand that friend and you'll understand yourself a bit better. And your past, maybe your healing journey too. Barbara. Barbara, you've been let off the hook. You've got gratitude and innocence, and that's what I heard straight away. You've been let off the hook. You've been released from something. What a relief. You were innocent all along. You didn't need to sort it out, but I'm just feeling this relief and this gratitude for releasing something or someone. Whew. You've been let off the hook. I don't know, like a fish, you've been caught up with a hook in your mouth and you've taken that hook off and released yourself. Chosen freedom, Barbara. Chris. Curious message for Leslie, yeah. Hey. Chris. Chris, you've got innocent and own my idea. What I'm getting from this is the path kind of thing. You think that you're looking for something specific, but what you're actually looking for is not something specific. It's not an end goal, it's a path. It feels like it's your work. Looking for a job. You think you're looking for a job, but you're not. You're on a path to unfolding some kind of an idea. And so change your mind about that. Like, get back to your innocence. What it means, this innocent card, it means like get back to your childhood self. Your childhood self knew that there were paths to things and that it was all an adventure. Your childhood self wouldn't be looking for a job. It wouldn't think that that was the only path kind of thing. It would be open to the adventure. So, yeah, it's the path that you're looking for, not a thing. The path could involve you looking for a job. But I feel like your mind, your ideas, you're in this 3D reality kind of mindset looking for a job. And that's getting you off the path. The real path that's there. So, did I tell you the story about when I'd been living on this big catamaran on this yacht for a year with my partner. Then we broke up because he cheated on me and I left him. And when you're living on a yacht together, leaving somebody, when you find out that they've cheated on you, it's quite dramatic. It's quite dramatic. Luckily we were in a marina at the time. So we were like moored up in a marina. And so I packed my bag and I threw it over the side of the boat and I got off. And it's like, you've got nowhere to go. And I said, yes, I do. And went and stayed with a friend that I'd met a few days before. Luckily, I'd made a friend there. Anyway, then I lived on the island for a while. And then I moved to Port Douglas, and I was really missing sailing, really missing sailing, running my business. And I would go to this cafe. I can't remember what it's called now, but I used to go to this cafe every morning. And so my point being, I wasn't looking to sail again, and I wasn't looking for a job or anything like that. I was just missing. I was just wishing that I would sail again. Anyway, there I was, sitting in this cafe that I always go to. And my usual table, I used to sit on this table all the time, but it wasn't, there was somebody on it. And so I had to sit further down, and it was outside the shop that was next door, the table that I was on. And as I was getting up to leave, I look, and there's a window right next to me for this shop that's next door. And there's a poster in it saying, not a massive poster, just a little sign. I think I photographed it and put it on social media. That they were looking for a sailor, someone with experience of sailing to sail a 62-foot catamaran. Now, I'd been living on a 60-foot catamaran. There's very few people in the world that have got experience in sailing 60 or 62 feet catamarans, but I am your woman. And someone with, as a snorkel guide now, I also have worked as a snorkel guide before. I've got my stress and rescue scuba dive qualification up to that point, and I used to work as a snorkel guide too. And so I look at this poster and I'm like, and that's it. So I went straight in the shop and said, I think it's me that you're looking for. Because, and I told them my story, and they said, well, can you go on the boat tomorrow? So I did, and I ended up getting that job. And so, Chris, as I said, if I'd been looking for a job or looking how to sail, I would have missed that. I wouldn't have thought, going in the cafe and sitting at a different table was the right thing to do, to find it. And I'm picking up the same for you. Get back to your innocence. Stop trying so hard. There's a path. There's an easy path. There's a magical path. And your 3D way of thinking, I need to find a job, is not right. Get back to your childhood self. See it as an adventure. Just live your life. That's all your higher self needs you to do. Surprisingly calm, very odd for me. Corey is next. Corey. Oh. Okay, what are you doing, Corey? Because you've got time alone and sabotage here. You've needed time alone for things, but you're sabotaging it. You're trying to fill up your time with other people instead of taking that time alone. That's what I'm getting from this. There's good reason for you to spend time alone at the moment. Don't sabotage it. Remember, we've got this card out for this new moon. Fast forward. We've got to be really clear to do that fast forward. We've got to be headed in the right direction. You don't want to put your foot on the accelerator if you're pointing in the wrong direction, do you? Anne's next. Sleepy. I was going to record some videos today, the dailies, but I'm not feeling up to it. I'm feeling sleepy. Guess what? Tuesday already. Better watch out. The week's going to run away from me. Okay. Anne, you got grace and empower self. So, being empowered like a warrior might not seem very feminine and graceful, but there's lots of different aspects of femininity, and women are very strong. One of them is this warrior, this empowered kind of thing. I feel like you've got two sides of you, Anne. You've got this feminine that you've kind of seen as backing down and being complicit kind of thing. And you've got that tied together with like graceful and that part of femininity. And then there's the empowered self, and like some people can think that that's very masculine, right? But it's not really. Women are way stronger than men. Women have got, the amount of hormones and chemicals that go through our body when giving birth to a child would actually kill a man's body. A man wouldn't survive that. But women can. Women are way stronger than men. So, yeah, I feel like this new moon for you, Anne, it's about realizing who you are. With respect to masculine and feminine, I feel like you're rejecting some things because you want to be feminine. But you're actually accepting things that are more masculine. You know what I mean? It's about getting that, and it's all about empowerment is your key to that. And so accepting the powerful feminine. Rose, hello. Rose is next. Rose, you got mystery and I am heard. The mystery path. Just like I was talking about with Chris. The mystery path. The universe is hearing you all the time. Your higher self is hearing you all the time, Rose. And it's trying to lead you on this mystery path. It's not just me that all this magic happens to. But you've got to be available to it. Which means that you've got to surrender that freedom. The freedom of surrender that we had in the daily. In fact, I can't remember what the daily read was about. I did watch it last night, but I can't remember. Didn't have time to watch it again this morning. So Rose, yeah, you are being heard all the time. You are being led forward on this path, but maybe you're not noticing the path so much. So just be easygoing, be available to the path, be available to the universe showing you. Live life like it's a conversation with the universe. Get it to show, ask it questions, get it to show you the way. Follow that mystery path. You're welcome, Ashley and Arlene and Leslie and... Catch up on all your messages. I knew he wasn't being authentic, but now it appears I've been released by the grace of God. Yeah, dodged a bullet there, Barbara. You let yourself off the hook. That's good. Find a job without looking for a job. Exactly, Chris. Just live. Just live. Your higher self will sort it out. Who have we got here? XVVX. As a female, it's misinterpreted as over-emotional. Okay. You're welcome, Barbara. I know the battle, Chris. But really, you can give up. XVVX, what have you got? Ooh. You've got who is aware and prepare. You're being prepared for something. You're being prepared for something. So there's change coming, but you're getting ready for it now. And so you might have had some kind of intuition or ideas of things that you want to move toward. You're getting prepared for that now. So the internal changes is the preparation. Is the preparation for that. You're already aware of it. That's what I'm getting from this who is aware card. You're already been aware of it, so you know what you're headed toward. You're just getting prepared for it now. So it could be, I don't know, confidence or something like that. Those usual inner stuff. Well, there you go. Thanks everyone for coming along. It's almost been an hour. They're pretty much an hour every day, these shows now. That's pretty cool. Oh, okay, everybody. Enjoy your new moon. Thank you for coming along. Thanks for your likes and your subscribes and all of that. I am available for readings today. I've got a couple in that I've got to do, I think. Came in overnight. But I'm available, so if you want to book in for one of those, come along to BeHealing.com. There are the introductory readings available. The short ones, if you want one. I think you've been pretty calm, Chris, throughout this whole thing. Yeah. Not panic. That's a good thing. Well done. Well done, Chris. Yeah, have a great day, everybody. Night, whatever. Wherever it is, whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Corey, I had a call from my mother who was learning some guitar. Ah, okay. Well, welcome back. Watch the replay, Corey. Bye.